Hello, Daniela. How are you? Good morning.
Hi, teacher. I am fine. How are you?
Awesome. Uh, I'm doing okay. Just a lot of things to complete today.
Yeah.
Yes,
Mhm.
it's just another day with a lot of activities.
Yes.
Anyways, how are you?
Mm,
September, we're halfway September.
Yes. Middle of the month. Almost tomorrow. I am okay, but um, I don't know. I am. Yeah, I am bored, and then I don't know. I am okay. It's quiet here. It's calm.
Yes. And pretty soon you will be going home.
Yes, I think that I will come back before maybe in October because my mom is a little bit sick, so I have
Okay.
to come back. Mhm.
So you have to go back.
Yes, I think so. Yes, because I was thinking about it. Yesterday I have a call for my uncle. He told me that the things there is not too good. So I have to decide what I need to do. Um, but well, I have until this weekend to decide, and if I am decide to go into my country, it's okay. But it will be on October, maybe. So I am thinking a lot.
Yes, well, you need to make a decision then.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah,
for sure.
but I think that the best decision is go to my country and help my mom because I have a brother, but my brother is my brother is like a kid, so he
Oh,
can
okay.
he can help too much. So
You need to be at home.
yes. Now yes.
You need to be at home.
Mhm.
It's completely understood. You have to do what you have to do, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But yes, I will have the classes there. No, I will stay with the classes there because it's online, so it's fine for me. And I already paid the next month's too, so it's not a problem for me, the classes. My mom was worried about that. She told me about this, like if you come back, you can get the classes in normally way. And I say, yes, I am, because it's online, it's not a problem. um, Maybe only the hours, no, that it will change maybe,
Hmm.
but that's fine. So I will be free. So it's not a problem. But yeah.
Okay. But that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good that um, you have that opportunity. Okay.
Yes.
And
Yes.
and yes, I mean when you have online classes, you have more flexibility, right?
Mm-hmm. It's better.
Mhm.
Yes.
Right
Sometimes
now,
it's better.
yes, like for example, right now we are fixing to have a trip to go visit my in-laws.
Mm-hmm.
And the advantage is that I work online and my daughter has class online. So,
Mm-hmm.
so we have to just make sure we bring the necessary stuff so that, we can be ready for class and that's it.
Okay. Yeah. Sometimes it's better, sometimes not.
It depends, right? I
I
mean,
miss have my classes with a group, you know?
of
um,
course, yes.
uh, it's different. But well, those days are gone.
Of course. Well, it depends. You can still go back to school and I mean, which you're looking for,
Yes,
and it can
I
happen.
want to
Right?
apply to
Mhm.
a scholarship, maybe there, but now I am alone in my home, in my room taking the class. It's
Okay.
different, yeah.
I
Mhm.
know, I understand, but
Mhm.
let's make the best out of it, okay?
Yes, it's true.
Okay. So yesterday we didn't have class, right?
Yes, we did.
We took a day off because we needed to. And we started the new module 12, and we started the first unit, the first half. Now we need to go into the grammar section, correct?
Mhm.
So give me just a second. Let me show you my screen. And we discussed this yesterday. Let me show you my screen. Wish. What is it so special about wish? Okay, we can talk about the truth. It's raining, I forgot. When we talk about a wish, I wish it were sunny. I wish it hadn't forgotten.
Mhm.
Okay, so yes, these are just brief examples, but let's talk about this information in detail.
Mhm. Mhm.
Are you ready?
Yes.
We use wish plus the simple past to make a wish about something in the present. I wish I had a recording of their conversation. This means that Talia doesn't have a recording now, but she wants one. I wish Talia didn't work all the time. In the example, Talia works all the time, but Amy doesn't want her to. When the verb is be, we usually use were after wish, even for singular subjects. I wish I were that optimistic.
Okay, any questions?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
So remember, we use wish plus the simple past to make a wish about something in the present. Interesting. I wish I had a recording of the conversation. I wish Talia didn't work all the time, and I wish I were that optimistic.
Okay.
Simple. And I'm pretty sure you have used this information.
Yes.
Okay. Number 2.
We use wish plus the past perfect to talk about things in the past that we regret. I just wish I had been more careful. In the example, Talia wasn't careful and she regrets it.
Okay.
Mhm.
So any questions here?
Mm. Mm. That we regret is like that we are arrepentido.
Yes.
Like that. Okay.
Regret.
Okay.
Talia wasn't careful and she regrets it. Se arrepiente.
Okay.
Okay. So we use wish plus the past perfect to talk about things in the past that we regret. I just wish I had been more careful.
Mhm.
Okay, so this is the past perfect. Had been. So 3.
We use wish plus would plus the base form of the verb to express a wish for someone to act in a different way.
And I wish you would stop kicking yourself.
We don't use will after wish.
Okay.
Mhm.
So we use wish plus would plus the base form of the verb to express a wish for someone to act in a different way. And I wish you would stop kicking yourself.
Okay. Mhm. No.
Let me put it this way.
He-
There. 4.
We use wish plus could to express a wish about an ability in the present. I wish I could go back and do it over. We don't use can after wish.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I have to take a picture of this. Yeah. Okay. Yes,
Number 1.
I took. Yes, it's okay.
All right, so let's do some work. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so click on the box and then choose the correct answer. Okay, so let's see. Number 1.
I wish Talia weren't so upset about her mistake. Yes, weren't. Teacher?
Yes, yes. Weren't?
Yes. She wishes she could be more optimistic. So do I. I wish she wouldn't be so hard on herself. Everyone makes mistakes. I wish I hadn't agreed to help Dean. It was a stupid thing to do. I wish I were, no, I am. No, I am. I were. It's not I was. I wish I were.
Okay.
I wish I could help Talia feel better.
Are you ready?
Mhm.
Questions here?
No. Oh,
Sometimes,
well, yes.
sometimes it's possible that we use where, and this is one exception when we use wish.
Oh, okay.
I know. I wish I could send a letter to Oxford and say, hey guys, come on, make up your mind. You're confusing me.
Yes.
Okay.
I
All
understand.
right. Let's do another example. So read each sentence, rewrite it as a wish. Type the correct form of the verb into the blank. Number 1.
I wish I would be. Wait.
Okay, I would be.
Mm,
What about there?
I were
Okay.
a reporter. Tony asked me to work late yesterday. I wish Tony 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 okay. Tony had no where. I don't know. I wish Tony were asked me. Were asked me.
Tony asked me to work late yesterday. I wish Tony, let's look at the instructions. Type the correct form of the verb into the blank. Rewrite it as a wish.
Okay. I wish Tony would ask. Yes. Would ask me. Would asking me. I think so.
Okay.
Would ask me.
Okay.
Yeah. To work late yesterday. Amy hasn't returned my calls. I wish Amy. Amy. Has. No. Had. Had.
So you want to do it in the past perfect? What would be? Had returned.
Had returned. Returned. This is the simple past. No, it's the
Past perfect.
past.
Past perfect. Remember, we have
Mhm.
in the past and then the past participle.
Yeah. I wish Amy had returned my calls. Yeah. I can't keep Talia a job as a reporter right away. I wish I were. I wish I were. No, only were, right?
I can give Talia a job as a reporter right away. So not aware. That could be a would, a could. Maybe.
Okay.
Because you have can't.
So is would. Okay. I would give.
It's more like a regret. Remember when we use would.
Regret.
So you have can. What's the past of can?
Could. I could keep. Okay. I helped Dean. I wish I hadn't. Yeah, this is a regret too. So
Okay.
I hadn't. Help Dean.
Okay.
I didn't ask Talia out in college. I wish this is a regret too. I wish I had. I had asked Talia out in college. I don't know what to do now. I wish I could. Know what to do now. Jackie won't keep quiet. I wish Jackie I wish Jackie. Oh no, I don't know. Okay. Jackie would keep quiet.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So Tony asked me to work late yesterday. I wish Tony. So Amy is talking about something in the past that she regrets. I wouldn't, maybe. We're gonna check out right now. Amy hasn't returned my calls. Amy, I wish Amy, okay, had returned. Josh wants Amy to act in a different way.
Oh, would.
Okay, sounds better. And let's see. I don't know what to do now. I wish what to do now. Tali is making a wish about the present.
So I had.
I wish I had known what to do now,
Mhm,
or knew what to do now.
mhm.
Okay, so take a picture.
Yeah. Mm. One sec. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, like this and this one. And let's see. Two. Tony asked me to work late yesterday. I wish Tony hadn't asked me to work late yesterday.
Mhm.
Okay, so it's a regret.
Okay.
And Amy hasn't returned my calls. Yes. Amy, I wish Amy would return my calls.
Okay.
And what was the other one? This one, yes, new.
Okay. Mhm.
So let's see. This section is not easy, okay? There's always questions because there's so many variants.
Yes.
Let me show you again. So we use wish plus the simple past to make a wish about something in the present. Okay, that's why we use new.
Okay.
We use wish plus the past perfect to talk about things in the past that we regret. That's why we use had.
Mhm.
I wish I had worked. I wish I had run. I wish I had known. Okay.
Okay.
We use wish plus would plus the base form to express a wish for someone to act in a different way. Ah, okay. And could to express a wish about an ability in the present.
Okay.
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 All right. So it was just too many variants and it got confusing. So usually we look at the instructions, we look at the grammar structures, we do exercises, and then we come back to the instructions so we can clarify. Now, let's go into another grammar section. Past and real conditional. If I hadn't become an English teacher, I would have continued being an actor. If I had been lucky, I might have been in a movie. Okay, past and real conditional. Let's talk about this in detail. Are you ready?
Yes.
We use the past unreal conditional to talk about past conditions and results that never happened. The if clause expresses the unreal condition. The result clause expresses the unreal result. If I had been more careful, we would have had the evidence. This means that Talia wasn't careful, and as a result, they don't have the evidence. We often use the past unreal conditional to express regrets about what happened in the past.
If I hadn't messed it up, we'd have the recording now.
In the example, Talia regrets that she messed up the recording.
Mm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Any questions?
No.
Okay. So number 2.
The verb in the if clause is in the past perfect.
If you hadn't done such a good job, we'd never have known the truth.
We form the verb in the result clause with would have plus the past participle.
If you hadn't done such a good job, we'd never have known the truth.
Notice that in conversation, we often use the contraction d for would and wouldn't for would not. We also use the contraction d for had and hadn't for had not.
Okay. Any questions?
No.
Okay. 3.
We can also use the modals could, should, or might in the result clause.
If Talia had had more time, she might have remembered to check the buttons.
If she had checked the buttons, she could have prevented her mistake.
We often use the contractions could have, should have, or might have in conversation.
So we could use the modals could, should, and might in the result clause. If Talia had had more time, she might have remembered to check the buttons. Okay.
Mhm.
Any questions?
No.
Okay. So yes, we can use contractions. Okay.
Mhm.
4.
The if clause can come at the beginning or the end of the sentence. The meaning is the same. Notice that in writing, we use a comma after the if clause when it comes first.
If I had been more careful, we would have had the evidence. Or, we would have had the evidence if I had been more careful.
Okay.
Okay.
Again, don't forget the comma.
Yes.
If and other words such as when, where, what, they become connectors.
Mhm.
Let's do some work. Remember that I said that I was not going to get easy?
Yes.
So this is the time. Okay, so read the first sentence, complete the second sentence so that it expresses the meaning of the first sentence. Click on the box and then choose the correct answer.
Okay. If Talia had gone to Josh's party, Amy would have introduced her to Matt. This means that Amy Amy didn't introduce Talia to Matt. If Julio hadn't been on his college soccer team, he wouldn't have gotten on the national team. This means that Julio got on the national team. If Pablo Nongo hadn't blocked the last goal, the other team would have won the game. This means that Paulo Nongo blocked the last call. Amy could have gotten an A in her journalism class if she'd studied harder. This means that Amy didn't get an A in her journalism class. If the restaurant hadn't been so crowded, the service might have been faster. This means that the restaurant was crowded. Crowded. If there hadn't been so much traffic, Tony would have gotten to the office by 8. This means that there was a lot of traffic.
Are you ready?
Mhm.
Yes. Don't forget to take a picture.
Yes, 1 second, please.
Let's go into the second part. Okay, complete alias and next journal entries. Type the correct form of the verb in parentheses into the blank.
Okay. I am so depressed. If I had been more careful,
Had
been more careful, I had,
and then you have get.
get goat? No. Yes, got the evidence to clear Nick's name. I couldn't record. Couldn't record Jackie and these conversations. If I had if I had pushed if I pushed only that both buttons, but at least I know the truth now. If I hadn't, I didn't.
Hear or heard?
Heard their conversation. I didn't know the whole story.
Didn't knew? Or didn't know?
I didn't know. Poor Talia, she's so angry at herself. If I had get her message, I had got her message her message. I heard about the mistake with the recording.
I heard or had.
I had heard about the mistake with the recording. I didn't arrive. I hadn't. It's not hadn't. I hadn't arrived. At her door with flowers. If I had no, yes, had no, had
Okay.
knew, had knew what had happened, but at least we know the truth now. If Jackie and Dean hadn't talked about me at the restaurant, yes, it hadn't talked.
Hadn't talked.
About me at the restaurant, we hadn't found out. Yes.
Okay.
Maybe so, I don't know.
let's start again. So I'm so depressed. If I had been more careful, if I had been more careful, I would have.
I could have gotten.
Yes.
Yes, now I
The
read it.
evidence to clear Nick's name. Okay.
Mhm.
I could have recorded Jackie and Dean's conversation. Okay.
Okay.
If I had pushed both buttons, but at least I knew the truth now. If I,
hadn't
yes, had
hadn't heard
heard
the
their conversation,
I hadn't known. Knew.
what about would?
Wouldn't.
I wouldn't have known the whole story.
Okay.
Okay, and then we have Nick. Poor Talia, she's so angry at herself. If I had gotten her message,
I had heard. I
would
have heard
about the mistake with the recording. If I what? Would not have
arrived.
Yes.
Okay.
At her door with flowers.
Flowers. If I would have
No. What had happened?
Known what had happened. But at least we know the true now. If Jackie and Dean
Hadn't talked, that's correct, had not talked
mhm,
about the restaurant, about me at the restaurant, we wouldn't what?
wouldn't have found out. Wouldn't have
Have
found out. Yeah.
Okay, remember, we're talking about an unreal wish and unreal result.
Okay.
Okay,
Mhm,
so it's a wish without saying wish.
yes.
Okay,
Mhm,
see? All right,
I can take a picture.
yes.
Okay.
Remember, this is not impossible, it's just tricky.
Yes.
Okay,
Mhm.
now let's go into the next grammar section. I promise this one is easier. Okay, so be supposed to. My colleague was supposed to meet me at 10. We are supposed to study the expression. Okay, so why were you supposed to? Are you ready?
We use the expression be supposed to express expectations, feelings or beliefs about how something should be or how someone should behave. I'm supposed to be a professional. Talia means that people expect her to act in a professional way.
The movie is supposed to start at 5:05.
This means that according to a schedule, the movie should start at 5:05.
Valentino's is supposed to be a great restaurant.
This means that people say Valentino's is great.
Mhm,
Okay,
mhm.
so any questions?
No. It's
No?
okay.
2.
We use be supposed to in the simple present to express present or future expectations. John is supposed to be in the office now.
He isn't supposed to be in the office tomorrow.
Okay,
Mhm,
3.
We use be supposed to in the simple past to express past expectations.
Nick was supposed to arrive at 7:00.
Talia was supposed to press both buttons, but she didn't.
We were supposed to be celebrating tonight.
Notice that we often use was or were supposed to talk about an event that didn't happen as planned.
Okay,
Mm.
so number 4.
To express expectations, we use a form of be plus supposed to plus the base form of the verb. I know we're supposed to be celebrating.
mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
Any questions?
No.
No?
Mm.
Okay, so give me just a second. Let's do some work. So complete each sentence, click on the box and choose the correct answer.
I can see.
Okay.
Mhm. Okay. Amy is supposed to help Talia investigate the Crawford story.
Oops.
Mhm.
You
Tony
have the
was.
answer, so okay.
I didn't see.
Supposed to.
Tony was supposed to run the Crawford story, but he decided to give Talia more time to investigate.
Good.
Dean was supposed to introduce Chucky to a director, but he never did. Was. Professor Roberts was supposed to be a great teacher. All his students, yes. Nick were supposed to do a commercial for Geek Shoes. What time is Tony supposed to be in the office tomorrow? Nick is was.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Professor Roberts was.
Mhm.
The sentence is about the present expectation. We do not use was for present expectation, so is, correct?
Mhm. Okay.
Okay. Let's go into another exercise. So, complete each dialogue, choose a verb from the box, type the correct form of be supposed to and the verb into the blank.
Okay. Don't let your emotions get in the way. Talia, a good reporter. Um, is supposed to, I don't know. Yes, is supposed to
To what?
to be, being, I
Mm,
don't know, to
Or remain. Permanecer.
only remain, right? Simple present, no. Is supposed to remain objective. To remain objective at all times. Yes. Did you have a good weekend? It was okay. My parents were supposed to visit. Were supposed to visit me. Yeah. Do you have any milk? Sorry, no. Lynn was supposed to get some yesterday, but she forgot. I am so angry at myself. I am supposed to. I was. I was supposed to begin. No. Yes. Begin.
Again,
Yeah. With the microphone, but I didn't. That's an easy mistake to make. I'd better run. The class is supposed to to- what is sync?
synchronize, like pairing in Bluetooth.
Oh, so it's begin there. Begin and there is sync. Mhm. You're home early. I thought you were going to have dinner with him. Yeah, we were supposed to I don't remember the last celebrate. At
Okay.
Valentina's, but I left early.
All right. So let's see. Don't let your emotions get in the way. A good reporter is supposed to remain objective at all times. Okay. And the mistake is here in the typo.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Did you have a good weekend? It was okay. My parents were, again, a typo.
Okay.
So you were right. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So don't forget to take a picture, even though, okay, we can give you the answers. Give me just a second. There.
Okay.
Okay. Now let's jump into pronunciation. Okay. So reduce phrases. Listen to the explanation and let's practice some scenarios. Are you ready?
Mhm.
In spoken English, the phrases supposed to, have to, has to, and want to are often reduced. The two words in each phrase are pronounced together so that they sound like supposed to, have to, has to, and wanna. Listen to these lines based on the dialogue. Notice the reduced phrases shown in blue.
Okay.
Mhm.
So let's see.
We were supposed to be celebrating tonight.
I'm supposed to be a professional.
You just have to forget what's done.
He has to prove he's innocent.
She has to tell Nick what happened.
I want to be a reporter.
Okay. I'm pretty sure you have used or listened to these variations.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
They just reduce, compress the information and it makes them sound different. All right. So let's go into the next grammar section. Sorry, pronunciation section. Okay, listen to the explanation and examples. Click on the light bulb icon for more information. The words could and would, shown in blue, are usually unstressed and reduced when they come before another word in the same clause. Their pronunciation is short and weak. The word would can be reduced even more to the form of d in contractions. For example, I'd like some coffee. Okay, and we know that is very soft, unstressed, right? So let's listen to the scenarios. Are you ready?
I wish I could go back and do it over.
How could she know about kicks? I wish you would stop kicking yourself. She always said the truth would win out. If you hadn't done such a good job, we'd never have known the truth.
I'd rather avoid seeing him.
So here in the first scenarios, we have could and would, and they are unstressed. But in the last two, we just have a contraction because it applies. In the first ones, we cannot do a contraction. Except for the first one, we could have done a contraction, but when we use wish, it's better to express the whole statement. Any questions?
No.
No questions, okay. And before we go, let's do a task listening. Are you ready? So optimistic or pessimist? In the video, Nick says that he's an optimist. An optimist is someone who usually thinks and talks in a positive and hopeful way. A pessimist is someone who tends to think and talk in a negative and hopeless way. So listen to each statement. How would Nick respond? Choose the most optimistic response. Are you ready? Oops, not this.
1. I enjoy life. I am a spontaneous person, and I like to act according to how I feel.
I am like this sometimes.
2. I feel that my personal life and my professional life are improving all the time.
Yes, absolutely.
3. I want to contribute something to the world.
What?
3. I want 5.
Absolutely.
To contribute something to the world.
Contribute?
That's correct.
Yes, I really do.
4. When people around me are feeling down, I usually try to get them to cheer up and look at the bright side of things.
Yes. Sure.
5. I enjoy giving compliments and telling people how important they are to me.
Yes. Actually, I never know. Of course, I do that a lot.
6. I don't let difficulties and unfortunate events stop me from reaching my goals.
That's not very realistic, maybe. Sometimes.
What about that's my philosophy of life?
Yeah, it could be.
6. I don't let difficulties and unfortunate events stop me from reaching my goals.
Yeah.
7. I worry a lot that people I am close to will leave me, even though there is usually no reason to believe that.
That's something I do all the time.
8. If my boss phones me and says that she wants to talk to me in person, I assume it's some bad news.
Mm. Well, if it often is, it's best to be prepared.
9. When I wake up in the middle of the night with a stomach ache, I usually think it'll pass.
Yes, it's usually nothing serious.
10. When I see a glass filled halfway, I usually think,
It's half full.
Okay. Are you ready?
Mhm.
1. I enjoy life. I am a spontaneous person and I like to act according to how I feel.
When you say I like this sometimes is so.
Okay.
Okay, and
7. I worry a lot that people I am close to will leave me, even though there is usually no reason to believe that.
okay.
Mhm.
So what would be a good answer? Optimistic answer.
Mhm.
There's no reason to worry about that.
8. If my boss phones me and says that she wants to talk to me in person, I assume it's some bad news.
So Nick would say, no, why assume? It's crazy. Remember, optimistic,
Okay.
right? It's Nick, so.
Mhm.
And that's all for today, man.
Okay, thank you so much.
And before we go, could you help me with the daily survey?
Yes.
It was a difficult class today, but I think we understood a lot of information today. We just need to
Yes.
practice, okay?
Yes.
Okay, Daniela, have a great day, and I'll
Thank
talk to you Friday. Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye.